Hello and welcome to my channel, my lovely Capricorns, my little devils. How are you doing? What is tempting you? What light has just caught your eye? This is your general reading, Capricorns. Welcome to my channel. I am the Queen of Clovers. And this is your general reading for end of March, beginning of April. And it's going to be a 3-spread read as per usual, Oracle, Tarot, and Cartomancy. I just got this new Bicycle Majesty deck. Absolutely in love with this deck. Could it be more wonderful? It's my color. Oh my god, it's so fantastic. I've been reading with this deck and it's been amazing. So please, as with all tarot readings, remember it's a general reading, Cappies. And please take what is yours and leave out all the rest. If enamored by my read, please like and subscribe. And of course, let's just get to it, my lovely Capricorns. Oh, this card be spinning around because it's the boar. This is your masculine. Somebody else got this card. I'm not really sure who it was. I think it might have been Scorpio. And the lantern. Ooh, the light. Did I mention, Capricorn? I put away your card back in the deck because it needs to sit there. But in your card, I mentioned what light was capturing your eye. A realization, a coming to. And for some of you, it may be something you were not facing because it was easier to not face certain light when it came to using your masculine brute strength. Male or female loves. This is... It just feels like... you had to kind of turn around and acknowledge the light, or acknowledge the truth, the fact. It could even be spirit. And it took you a moment, because you were in your masculine energy. And now I have the sickle here. This is hard work, using a sickle. I always think of cutting down the weeds. By the manor house, if you will. Yes, this wasn't done by the rich guys. This is something that is done by somebody who has to work their ass off and really like a man. And every now and then you do capture a rose. Male or female, you've been seeking out that purple rose. Didn't I just talk about purple? I know I talked about it being my favorite color. But damn, didn't spirit hear us. Yeah, so this purple flower is just kind of like a needle in a haystack, a rose amongst the weeds and thorns. That's what you've been looking for. That is the light you've been seeking. It's like catching your eye and grasping it. Not just grasping it, like really cutting it off from the rest of the world. Putting down, hey, something physical has to happen here, right? Let's get some tarot and see what that is. But there's definitely... You realized what you needed and it was right there before you and you just went and took it. And this is not... Spirit had this long conversation to me about timing because I was like, you know, when you're like in that mood to be like, Spirit, just tell me what to do and I'll do it already because, you know, I'm willing to do the work. I'm really willing to. And that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. And I know it, but I'm like, give me a hint. At least let me start practicing or something. And, you know, no. It didn't. Sometimes it's about timing. It's about things coming together. So that it really can't be rushed. It's not one thing ever. That just kind of slipped out, didn't it? 9 of Swords. Okay, let's see what we got here. Love and connection has really brought you nothing but heartbreak. It feels like some of you may have not even had like a proper like all the way connection. Like some of you may have only met online with some people. Like some of you have never really had like that good romance, and even like your first divorce, as some people like to joke about. But this is like love has been nothing but a headache, except you're kind of coming off your high horse a little bit here, Capricorn, because with the Hangman in reverse. Now in the past, love may have been it still was fiery and gooey and juicy. It still created a different kind of light, and you just haven't really seen the one that's worth it. And most of the time, it's kind of resulted in nine of swords. Just a lot of drama, a lot of trouble. But you're changing this perspective. This is just a changed look on, like a real. Did I say that you didn't find? Oh my gosh, you didn't find the right light that you liked. I didn't even notice that I was talking about the light again. But you found some good ones, okay ones, but they weren't the one. And now what you're coming into is the Strength card and the Hierophant card. You've come into some the light. You've come to find the light that you've been seeking. This is why Spirit's like keeps reminding me, this is gender neutral, but the light is there. The rose is there. The rose amongst the thistles and the thorns. It's feeling very British. But I have the Leo card here and the Hierophant card, but it's all next to the Hangman in reverse. From this past of like loving it, working out, to, oh my gosh, give me the strength to really do this the old-fashioned way, the very big way. And look at this change in the light here. There could be something happening for you, Capricorn, in Taurus season in your fellow earth sign that has to do with a little love, where you're going to capture that different light. You see how they're both green, but there's that yellow, not yellow, white light star at the end of the staff. And it's almost like, do I have what it takes to make it through? Well, yeah, of course you do. You're a Capricorn. I feel so silly. Capricorns, I know you're like a little stronger than me just because you can, like, you know, complete tasks more readily than an Aries. I'm working on it. But this is just, you got the psychology of it and the knowledge of it, but you're asking for the strength of it. It's almost like you know the words to say, but it's that desire to also not come across as too masculine. It's that desire to come across more balanced for whatever reason. This may not, let's see, hold on. This may be somebody you're seeing. No. I don't know. It could be somebody seeing or not seeing, but there's going to be a change in this person's ability to do things. The Magician is going on next to the Tower. This person is going to bring about a tower to make this happen. Now, it's either you or them, Capricorn. I'm going to tell you, you're a hot commodity in the fall, Capricorn. And somebody may be just like, you're my Two of Cups. And typically, I just let those fly by, but something's different here. And I may need to bring about a tower to get this going, but it's like I can't wait anymore when the Hangman is in. I can't think about this anymore. I got to get on my feet and get moving. So there's a change in perspective, like, but this one could be eternal. This one, like I am the Beauty and the Beast, and the eternity symbol there that's always seen the Strength card is the gentleness of the beauty can tame the beast, and it's almost like that perfect match, even though, you know, apart from each other, they seem like the most opposite and absolutely different. And there's no way in a million years you would put Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton together, or even, what is this weird couples we have right now that you're just like, huh? Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. Wait, who is he again? You know, all that stuff. It kind of has that feeling, but it's just so great when it comes together. It's like inexcusably great. Like it feels like a reward from Spirit for having chosen the path, because you will change each other when you come together. Not just change each other when you come together, but change each other's energy and each other's usages. A lot of times when you come into a masculine feminine pair, which is really what the tarot is all about, and the very differences that really turn the passion on between us. And again, no genders, don't stress about it. And but it'll force you either deeper, it'll force you either deeper into your masculine or feminine. Like my marriage, I was married to a man, but it forced me into all my doing, magician masculining. See the masculine, very masculine magicianing. Hierophant is definitely the male teacher, but the male, you know, I mean, teachers usually point out things. He's pointing to the star. Okay, for some reason that made me think of the Aquarius too. Could be an issue around here. Take caution about the Aquarius, perhaps. Let's just get advice. Let's see where you are. Let's see where your love is. Let's see where your love is. I'm sorry. Where is your lover right now? Oh dear. Capricorn, do you have two? I have a water sign and a fire sign. This is split. This could be split between family and work, or work and, you know, home. And, but this is also like split, like Capricorn, you have two pursuits, two pursuers. Capricorn, you have two pursuers. I can almost not make it any other way. One of these pursuers is not a good chemistry match. It doesn't mean you should be popping it to them both. You know, male or female, don't worry about that. But you should not be having sex with them to find out if that's the case. But this is like one of them you don't have chemistry with. But it's a pretty even Steven match, okay? The other one, oh, the other one is a slow burn. Capricorn, this person could feel like, or you could feel like you are just attached to this person for all eternity. Like you are trapped in each other's energy, which is probably the Queen of Wands. Let's just be honest. We know she's the hot one. The dark-haired witchy one. I mean, yeah, it's the age is old. Tale is old of time, which I think is older than most of the other fairy tales. You know, the maiden, the blonde versus the dark-haired witch versus the blonde angel. You know, I mean, American movies love to push that, and it's almost like there is. Oh, what's between them is not much. You're not giving either one of them much, which is probably why you might not be getting from either one of them much. I think you might work with both of them, or you might have projects with both of them. And you do feel like your options are open as opposed to these, you know, they could be men. And if they're masculines, Capricorn, and you're the female that is picking up on this air sign energy of being very stoic and being, you know, following the rules, because there's something about projects and establishments here with that Three of Pentacles that really, really you need to do some planning and preparing, but you still have your options open. There are no commitments made. So yeah, if this is a female, you're just playing it by the rules and waiting for one of these guys to step up. Being queens, don't expect it. If you are a masculine, if you're a masculine Capricorn and you are this stoic, playing by the rules person at work, each of these queens has flirted with you in a particular way, and they've dropped the handkerchiefs, and you need to pick one. Because it is your work situation, it's got to be only one, and you know it's probably going to be the safe one. Spirit is not happy about that. Yes, Spirit wants you to realize that you stand alone. Jack of Air is a realization, a bang-a-dang-a-doo moment, like a, oh wow, a creative hit about standing alone and apart. Capricorn, this is interesting, because if you're a female, Spirit's like, you probably don't want any one of these queens, because if they're men behaving queenly and being petty over you, it doesn't matter what their story is, right? But if you're a masculine Capricorn, they're like, pick a queen already. They're both pretty damn good, but we know you will forever regret not taking the safe option. And Spirit really wants you to take the safe option. I mean, not Satan. Oh, Spirit may want you to take, nope. If you take the safe option, you're setting yourself up for a little bit of a rough road ahead. And that's because you will have to behave with a lot of things. Let's just get some, okay. Spirit says that Capricorns might be a little afraid of, you might be a little afraid of losing money to fall in love and make connection. I have a lot of queens here. And the queen of, I have all the queens. All the queens came out for you, Capricorn, which means you got a lot of options. And if they're men, they're not good options, male or female. Protect yourself against the queens that you don't connect with. Spirit's like, you know where your heart is. You've already kind of made the connection. You've captured the light. Remember the Hierophant light? You know which one it is, Capricorn. And Spirit's like, just take it. You know, just take it and run. But Spirit does want you to be cautious about, you know, false queens. Posers. Beware the posers. Alright, I hope this made sense to you, but there is a light right there for you, my darlings, that I think you should pick just because it's really what you want in love, right? Light you on fire. Alright, my darling Capricorns, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like and subscribe. Everything is below. If enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe. I like to say that. And have a great coming up April and Aries season. God bless, my loves.